Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing an extended scratch test now that we have the graphite iPhone 5S prototype right here. Now our last video, which almost has 400,000 views, was widely popular, and we thought we'd do this again a little more extensive and using the top part of the phone, as these two are already scratched on the bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is try it out with a coin. So we're just going to be rubbing each one with a coin as if it was in your pocket and seeing if anything remains. And now onto the iPhone 5. And now on to the graphite. And now on to the white version. So after wiping all the phones off, here's the final result. See the champagne, you can see virtually no damage. On the black version, pretty much the same thing goes for it with just a simple coin, can't see much. And then on the graphite model, there's absolutely nothing, hardly any residue is left on it, but that may be because the coin is a similar color as the device. And then the iPhone 5 white version, still pretty good looking.
And the next test we're going to be doing is with this key here. A key like you might be carrying around in your pocket. It's just a regular house key. It's not particularly sharp. It's been used for a little while, and we're going to be doing it in the upper right hand corner of each one, just as if you were carrying it around. Alright, so you can see that now that we've wiped it off, there's virtually no residue on the gold champagne iPhone 5S. So due to accidental scratching, you probably won't see very much damage on your device. Sort of the same with the iPhone 5 Black Edition. And again, with the iPhone 5S Graphite, we see pretty much nothing. It's very clean, the least out of the four that has experienced the scratching. And lastly, on the white iPhone 5, again, we see pretty good results with very little scratching. So a lot of complaints about the initial scuff gate that happened were about the edges of the iPhone 5. And if you see right here, it has happened a little bit on this iPhone already, if you can catch the reflection. Some of the anodized aluminum has scraped away so that the silver aluminum shines through. So we're going to be really trying to scratch it with this key and just see what kind of damage we can do. So this is no longer really trying to be accidental, but this is just seeing how much of that we can get to scrape away. So first we'll be doing it on the iPhone 5. And I picked an area that was pretty untouched before by the scratches that were already there. And now let's go on the iPhone 5S. Alright, so now comparing the two, here we have the black iPhone 5, and if I can get it to catch the light, you can see that that whole area where we were scraping with the key has pretty much been scraped away, and we now have a line of silver that's just shining through. So all of the black that was there just scraped right off, and although we were trying to do it, this kind of thing can happen with just little bumps or sudden application of pressure. On the iPhone 5S, however, you can see that in the area where we tried to scratch it, while there are some scratches across it, there really isn't any visible damage that shines through. So we do have some areas that are scratched across it that you can see, but nothing shines out like it does on the iPhone 5. So the graphite version definitely did stand up better to the deliberate scratches or hard pressure.
So for the third and final test, we're going to be using the knife to see if we can do any damage. Now, you're probably not going to be knifing your phone, but we're just going to see if we can get some scratches out of this, especially the graphite one, which was very resilient. So here are the results from that test. As you can see, when it really cut it, those scratches aren't going away, but there's no real shiny metal shining through or anything. So other than those big strikes, this device has been very much untouched. Here on the black version of the iPhone 5, you can definitely see huge amounts of metal shining through, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. Now, the actual scratches or slashes, whatever themselves, are a little less visible because of the color, but this is the type of problem you're going to be running across if you have phones, if you have coins in your pocket with your phone. So a little more damage can be seen on this. Now, the white iPhone shows very similar to the champagne. No. Now, the white iPhone shows very similar to the graphite, and we've had no real problems in the last year using this phone, so I'm pretty sure it will be very scratch resistant due to normal activity. Now, the same thing goes with the champagne. You can see the lines right here, but nothing is shining through, and it really... Now, this shows that the new devices aren't going to shine through with any scratches as much as the previous generation. Possibly Apple noticed the Scuffgate issue and they try to make sure that it wouldn't happen again. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if it helped you in your decision in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.